Hi, this is Carolyn from Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, and welcome back. And remember, September is Angel Month. And if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome to the tribe. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the video button so that you get email notifications of any videos that are done. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone. Someone may need to hear this message today. So today, the two archangels, that's who we're working with now, are going to be Metatron and Sandalphon. Now you might say, what is an archangel? Well, an archangel, think of them as a higher realm, like the managers of a company. And they tell God's messengers where to go, or the universe's messengers or other angels where to go, and make sure that their duties are carried out. And they also can call in other angels to support them. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be just one. Now remember, on our channel we say get the flock in here when you're not sure who to call on. But today we're going to talk about Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron. All right? Now there's something really interesting about these two archangels, Metatron and Sandalphon. Did you know that at one time Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron were human beings? And it's so rare. They were brothers as well. But it is rare for God to pluck two human beings up and elevate them to the archangel realm. These two brothers were brought up into the heavenly realm and became archangels because on earth they lived a very pious life. And they lived a life where God saw in them, or the universe saw in them, however you call your creator, saw in them certain qualities that were on the level of an archangel. Okay? So that's something unique about them. But they are also unique in their own right. So I'm going to read to you some information so that you can begin to really use their energy. Okay? So with Sandalphon, if we were going to use a affirmation, we'd say, I allow angels to work through me to provide healing for myself, others, and the planet. And we would use we could use a different crystal, and I'll get to that in a moment. But we could also, we see Sandalphon showing up with autumn colors. So this is a great time of year if you need to call on Sandalphon for something. Call on Sandalphon, okay? Now, Sandalphon helps with many different things, so let me read what I have written down. Helps with sensitive young adults, providing guidance and clarity and love around love and relationships. If you're doing something creative and it's just taken forever, call on Sandalphon to help out, okay? And Sandalphon can help with spiritual ascension. Sandalphon can help with unborn children. He was the protector of unborn children. Sandalphon also helps musicians, or people who are trying to be musicians and who are really looking to create something around music. When you're using Sandalphon, pay attention to the synchronicities and how they happen to start showing up around you. One thing when you are calling on any angel, let go of how you expect it to work out. And as human beings, that's a little hard for us to do, just kind of put it out there and wait for it to show up and not put parameters and borders around that. Well, that's our ego coming into play. And if we're working with the angels, the ego is something we don't really need to worry about, okay? So set your ego to the side and just state to the angels exactly what it is that you would like to come in for you, okay? Now, another way that you can tell if it's Sandalphon, you'll see a blue sky. You'll see the glowing colors of the sun. You may even see a cloud formation that looks like an angel. That's Sandalphon showing up, okay? All right, so now A good crystal to use with Sandalphon is calcite. And I can't find my calcite right now. It has got feet and walked. I've been looking all over for it for this video, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I apologize for that. But we can also now look at, and you can use the two brothers together. Okay, so these are really powerful two archangels that you can use together, because Metatron is Sandalphon's brother. Now, I don't know who was older, I don't know who was younger, and it really doesn't matter. But Metatron loves to work with healers and any kind of healing that's going on. When Metatron shows up, I see different colors coming through. Primarily for me, I see the color green. If you're on a new life path and you're thinking of changing to a different job, or say you're going to change your whole business mode, call on Metatron. Okay? Also, call on Metatron when you need to clear negative energy. Use the sacred geometry of Metatron to clear the negative energies that may be surrounding you or a situation. Okay? And remember, before you do anything, ground yourself. If you need to, cut away all energetic cords. Remember with Michael, you take his sword and you go around your body like it's a gingerbread. Then you do front and back and clear the energy. Clear it. And then start really working with the other angels that you'd like to call in. All right? Now, another way that you can call on Metatron is to begin to allow your inner child to come out and play. Metatron is considered to sit on the right hand of God and speak directly to God or the universe, or however you call your creator. And when we allow our inner child to show up, we also start to notice that our own energy and our own abilities and our gifts start to flow even faster, higher, and with greater ease. So you can see how using the two brothers could bring in and help support your life in ways that you hadn't even begun to imagine. Okay? Now for Metatron, you could say a good affirmation could be, Metatron, I am... Okay, they're saying, I am walking in my life's path with courage. So that's an affirmation you could use, okay? And with Metatron, now this crystal I do not have, but it's a mahogany obsidian. I just got for my birthday, because my birthday's tomorrow, I just got as a gift a black obsidian. But the mahogany obsidian is a little browner than this. Now, if you're looking for a good source for crystals, you may not be able to go to your local crystal shop, or they may not be open, or they may be limited. And some of the crystals are not, like the mahogany obsidian, it would be hard to find that in many shops. Now, I'm not saying all shops wouldn't have it, but it's hard to find. But if you ever want to know a good, credible source, and I've been using this source now for over 15 years. I have a source that you can use, and it's called, he's in Maryland, and the name of the company is Mahalo Minerals. And Gary is absolutely wonderful. You can talk to Gary over the phone and order your crystals. Tell him exactly what you're looking for. He'll tell you how much it is. He will let you know how much it's going to cost once he's pulled everything. And he's a very ethical businessman. I was sent to him by my Reiki master when I trained in the DC area. And so Gary is a good source. If you have your own source, great. But if you do need one, and he ships it and you get it by FedEx, and you don't have to worry. Okay, and if there's any questions about how to use the crystal, you can always ask Gary. He's a great resource. When I first went to his his place of business, I thought I had the wrong address, because it's in a residential environment. So I'm riding up with I don't remember if it was my daughter or a friend, because I've taken my daughter with me a couple of times. And I try to explain this to people, and it's kind of hard. So it's a ranch style house. And in the front, he has a totem pole because one of his trees was struck by lightning. So in order not to cut down the whole tree, he turned it into a totem pole. It's really cool to see. And his house, his entire house, is covered in crystals. He has crystals everywhere. And so the first time I went, he said, yeah, come to the side door. And he's real laid back, And I found out he grew up in Hawaii. So he's been using crystals most of his life and loves to surf. But anyway, Gary, he's come to the side door. So I go and I knock on the side door, I ring the bell, and he's coming down. And he comes down, he starts flipping on lights. And boy, every corner of the basement, and it's a finished basement, but every corner is covered in crystals. And they vary in size from the smallest little crystal you can imagine, like something like this small. I'm trying not, on the white background. And something that small all the way up to like thousands of dollars. And his prices are very reasonable. And he has just about, I've never gone to Gary's store, and he didn't have what I was looking for. But the mahogany obsidian, I did not realize that was with Metatron, and so I don't have one available. But you could always call Gary. And if you want more information on Gary and his company, send me an email. Everything about me is in the box below. How to contact me, how to email me, my website, and all of those things are there. Okay? So work with the brothers, Sandalphon and Metatron, and begin to really just use the angels to really, really bring positive blessings into your life. Having an argument, call on the angels to help you with that. Having a conflict, call on the angels. Writer's block, call on the angels. Not sure where you want to go for vacation. Have the angels, ask the angels. Hey, ask the angels. You're just not, you want to go about your day, you can always just say, what do we say on this channel? Get the flock in here. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about Metatron and Sandalphon, and I hope that, you will share this with someone, and you will also give it a like. All right? So thank you for tuning in again to hear about another angel. I did two today because they're brothers. And you're going to be hearing this over the weekend. Actually, you're going to hear this video on my birthday, which is September 19th. And I am going to be turning 67. Yay me! I made it! So I've had another turn around the zodiac. And I am so glad to be here to share all of these gifts with you. If you ever would like to have any other of my services, they're in the box below. Come on back for this weekend's reading, and we're going to see what shows up and which angels show up and what the message is, all right? So I'm excited. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't done it, but I am excited to see what it is. Hope you'll come back and join Wisdom from the Angels and get to know Metatron and Sandalphon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.